It'd be nice to have a video of a success instead of a fail. Open this up like a book. See what I got. It's hard to tell. Oh my. It did not completely form, but it did almost form. Look at that. Okay, so here's my wood plug. And that smells really awesome, actually. It smells just like a campfire. So that formed about half. The whole front of the face did form. Most of the band on one side formed. Just didn't form fully. But I'm not calling this a fail, I'm calling it proof of concept. So yeah, it's poured in. Right through here, down that screw hole, which was tapered, right there, into my pouring cup. I just did not quite have enough material. I way underestimated how much material I would need. I think if I had another 6 ounces of bronze, this would have worked. That's very, that's compelling and it's hopeful. It makes me hopeful. So, just show you this a little bit better. So it poured right into the front there. You can see all the detail on the side of him. His teeth. I'm calling this proof of concept, not a whole fail. We're getting closer. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, so here's what I learned. My gates needed to be a little straighter and a little deeper. And my vent had to be a little more vented. So, here's the vent. You can see all the way through into the ring underneath the stick there. The stick, remember, is going to be my finger. So it's going to be kind of a dummy plug. It's going to hold that void area that I can't get sand into. So here's the front of the skull ring, just like that. However, pour cup is right here. It'll come down the sprue into this pour cup, 2 gates, into the ring, and out the back, and up the vent. So, there's the up vent. There's the hole for the goof plug. There's the little skull, and there are the gates for that one as well. I have just a little degree of confidence this time, since I have the proof of concept. I think this one's gonna work. So, we will see. And I will brush plate with copper the high spots so that the low spots are a little darker and will hold patina, and that'll just be the coolest thing. So I've got a decent quantity of bronze in here, probably about 1.5 pounds, maybe 30 ounces or so. This, what I'm going to use on this ring, this should definitely be enough. Now let's just see if my technique is right and if I got everything in order. is looking pretty good because I do have this big slab on top here that would be a button. I do have a full vent, and a little piece of spalder came out of the vent even. It's pretty hot. Not hot enough to break, or not cold enough to break, and not hot enough to be molten anymore. Kind of a neat purple color. So I do have some high hopes for this. I do have that aroma of hardwood burning. My flask did not catch on fire, so it's not the pine flask. I do see a little bit of smoke coming out of here, right along the seam. Okay, in a moment we'll give you the reveal. I just need to get a little different setup so I don't lose any of my Petrobond. Okay, it took me a minute because I had to find my channel locks, and strangely enough, we'd been burglarized and someone stole my channel locks, but evidently they had a attack of conscience and they brought them back and they just put them in the wrong spot. So I was able to find those. Anyway, let's proceed with the unveiling. Still a little on the hot side. Build the anticipation a little. I gotta tell you, I'm a little hopeful for this. I feel like I did it right this time. It'll be my first success with a goof plug like this, though. So what do we have here? Okay. I have a hot, solid band all the way through. This smells kind of good because there's half of that goof plug. Here's the other half. So it's a little more intricate system, a little more intricate form of gates this time. I think it paid off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here you can see this was the pouring cup, and here's the sprue, a tapered sprue as recommended by SW Dweeb. Thank you for that. Then we had a little bit of a secondary pouring cup, if you will. Then I had gates running off of that to the top and the bottom of the ring. Make sure you're getting that there. I actually have a skull face. I actually have a complete ring. All I gotta do is clean this up, plate it, patina it, and I'm gonna have a bronze skull ring. I know a lot of folks like the quench, so here we go. Wow, I could feel the heat just coming up off of this still. And I kind of was in a hurry with them. I split the mold with them and poured them both at the same time. Pretty hot water. It's still a pretty hot piece. So, there you have it. You can actually see a skull ring there. Probably gonna have to work on it a little bit. Do have some shrinkage on the size. It did shrink right down to the size of that dowel that I was using, that goof plug. I am quite pleased with this result, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the unveiling of the cleaned up finished product, and it'll be on this finger. Till then, Thanks for watching. Okay, so here I have a cleaned up bronze skull ring. Colors did some funky things there. Here it is, as promised, on that knuckle. It actually worked. Quite pleased with this result. I am now going to electroplate this in copper. I'm going to hit all the high spots with brush plating, and then the low spots I'm going to artificially tarnish, or not artificially, I'm going to allow them to patina so that they will appear darker. Now this is just how it looks on my hand. So I am incredibly happy with this result. It weighs a little over 2 ounces, so it's crazy heavy. You might be able to see it kind of wobble on my finger. That's a big boy. It does have the comfort back, so right where it touches my skin on the back is where the ring itself begins. That was done that way on purpose. I don't like the hollow feel where it doesn't touch your skin. So anyway, I have here a brush plating kit that I'm going to use to brush plate it. This took quite a bit of work to get it to this point. It wasn't really like, oh, just cut off the sprues with an angle grinder. Yes, I did do that. However, I had to do quite a bit of work as far as getting it sized. The little suture there, the sagittal suture, I did that by hand. Used some diamond plated Dremel tips to achieve this. So this color really reads gold or silver depending on the lighting. I'm hoping to make that just a copper with real dark patina in the low spots. So I just figured I'd get a little bit of video of the process before I'm totally done with it, and then I'll give you an awesome reveal. Okay, you've been watching the journey while I figure out how to get a copper looking skull ring. I've wanted it for this finger, and there it goes. Fully on, fully supported. Now I did color in the eyes and the nose with black, but the rest of this is kind of a natural green patina that I'm really liking. Show you some of the inside as well. Here's what the inside looks like. That's the comfort back that I was telling you about. It's also got some of that green sheen to it. Just a couple little imperfections, little tiny ones. You cannot feel those when you're wearing it, I assure you. But I finally did it. Now, this has been kind of my great white whale, you might say. This has been what I've been chasing for a little bit. And now that I've attained it, I don't know what to do next. So, you have an idea for something you would like to see me do, like to challenge me to do, or maybe you pour metal too, and you want to try something new and have me try it too, that'd be great. If you're interested in doing a collaborative project, I'm also interested. I just love pouring metal. So I also metal detect. One strange thing that I do is the pieces that I metal detect that are scraps, that are just junk, I melt those down and put them in ingot form so that I could eventually make some neat art of some sort. I'm inspired by so many other really talented guys that do this very same thing. There's no way I could mention them all, but I've commented on each and every one of your guys' page, so you'll know by seeing my name, if you're watching this, yeah, that guy always comments on my videos. So, anyway, please subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Also, if you have an idea for something that you want me to do, put it in the comments. You can email me. You can send me regular mail to a P.O. box. I have P.O. box in the About portion. So, like, subscribe, comment. Please share this video if you like it. Show other people. Have them look at it. Hopefully they'll be inspired, or it'll answer a question that they have. It'll solve some problem they have. It's not really a how-to video. I showed you lots of ways how to not do it. I'm probably going to keep at least some of those fail videos active so everybody can see it. So anyway, signing off. Thank you for watching.